I'm just gonna keep it rolling. What's good, everyone? It's Lou Balls. So for this video, I have another pickup for 2022. This one was a little bit later than the last one, but this was in late April of this year. I was looking around on Craigslist, like I always do. I try to keep myself off of it. Craigslist and Morph Market, I just can't stop looking at it. Some people are getting rid of their collections, and some people are just getting rid of animals locally since they don't have a big name. They're just really small-time breeders like me, and I'm trying to support a lot of the locals. So I do look around on Craigslist and see what the locals have to offer. So this one I found towards the coast. My brother lives out by the coast, so it gave me a chance to go out there and hang out anyway. But I found this guy, and he had a project that I didn't really see too many people have. Some people have another version of this project, and it hasn't gotten a lot of traction for a lot of different reasons. But I've always wanted this specific version of it, and I was looking around and I couldn't find one for a really good price. This guy had some heterozygous forms in a really good price, and I was trying to figure out, at the very worst, I go all the way out there and I figure out that they're not what they say they are. They're not what he says they are, and it's a waste of time. So what? We go to the beach, hang out with my brother for a couple hours, and then head back home. It wasn't that big of a deal, so I figured, let's take a trip. Best case scenario, it is exactly what he says it is, and we come home with an animal. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we took the trip out there. I went to go see the guy, and at first I wasn't really sure, because it looked like a normal house, you know, cars in the driveway, stuff all over the place, just like everybody else out here. And when I finally met the guy, he's really cool. He was going through a situation, and he had bred this animal. He tells me he got the animal from Loxahatchee Herp Hatchery, which is where the parents came from, and they got the original animal from Nerd, which made me feel really cool because I'm a really big fan of Nerd. Not a lot of people are, but whatever. So I get the history on it, and he tells me the original animals came from Nerd. Loxahatchee bred it, and he bought the father from this animal, and he had a tub full of babies. Now, they were a little bit small. He has been maintenance feeding them because he's been going through some stuff, having a hard time finding a local provider for rodents, and he was just trying to get rid of a lot. I found one that had a really good color. He had the most size on him, and he just looked a little bit healthier, and he was moving around. His color and his pattern was really cool looking. He had this crazy belly pattern. Man, I'm talking too much. Let's get into it. I'll show you this. Alright, and this boy right here is a male. Micro scale. Just a single gene, nothing extra. You can actually see how much of a difference the gene by itself actually does. It does have a lot of banding, a lot of really jungle-ish pattern, and when he was younger, a little bit younger, when I first got him, he had a lot more color towards the belly, almost like an Enchi. I would say this kind of looks like a low-grade Enchi when it comes out the egg, but then when you get a little bit closer, you can actually see, I don't know if you guys can, you can see how small and beaded the scales really look on this guy. Not to mention, he's missing a bunch of scales on the head right there. It focuses. Yeah, he's got a really cool missing scale pattern on the head. Plus, he doesn't have any heat pits, which I think is really, really cool. But it gives his face a really weird look, almost like a skeleton. Really cool looking guy. He's eating really good. He's not gaining much size. And I'm not sure if it's just his genetics. I really don't know what his parents look like. Dude's amazing. He's super feisty though. Super feisty. Every time I go in, open his tub, he wants to bite something. But it's great. I think it's really cool looking. And I think that polygenic part of his genetics, the cleanliness of the pattern, even though it's a scaled animal, which I won't be really doing much of the scaleless stuff, at least not yet. I'm not ready for that stuff yet. But even as a scaled animal, that cleanliness of the pattern is going to look amazing with things. It's going to clean up a lot of things, almost like fire or like having enchi in it. I'm just curious to see what it's going to look like in general with everything as a heterozygous form, you know, just a single gene microscale. I think it's going to look really cool in combination with a lot of things. So I'm looking forward to trying to get this into some Blade and some Orange Dream, some Enchi, some Fire, and really clean this up a little bit tighter. You see how clean it can get without having Desert Ghost in the pair. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, I don't have a name for him yet, but yeah, this is a second pickup, 2022. He's aiming for my fingers right now. So yeah, that was the second pickup for 2022. Like I said, I got him in late April. He's been doing really good here. He's eating on a constant basis, and that makes me happy. I'm not trying to grow him super fast, but I am excited to see what he's going to look like in a few different projects that I have. I'm not trying to make a completely scaleless animal, even though in the future that is something that I might be looking into. Just for the sake of curiosity, I really would like to see what it looks like and what it feels like and what it's like to raise one and what kind of troubles they give and what they do better on. Just a trial and error thing, but I really want to figure that out first before trying to make one. I don't want to have too many mistakes with them, as I've seen and I've heard that they're not really too forgiving when it comes to mistakes and handling and mistakes in husbandry. So yeah, I did get this guy tested and make sure that he was at least not positive. I mean, they're babies, but I don't know how his procedures are in his facility or in his home, and the cross-contamination, whatever the case may be. Plus, I have a bunch of animals and you never know. But I did have him tested. I had a full blow-it panel done on him and he cleared. So I put him in, he's sitting in my rack over here, and he's doing great. So with that being said, I just yeah, I'm really excited to see what he's going to look like and what he's going to do with some of my projects. Like I said, Fire, Enchi, Orange Dream, maybe some Yellow Belly. I don't know. I just curious to see what it looks like, because it does the microscale does clean up a lot of pattern and a lot of dirt, That one specifically has a lot of banding. I'm just really curious, maybe some blade. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, we do have a long way to go for this guy. So he's probably not going to breed this year. I'm not going to have him breed this year. I'll have him planned for him specifically right now. Definitely next year I'm going to see what I can tap him into. But yeah, that's it. That's my guy. If you enjoyed this video and you enjoy more content coming, like, subscribe, share, notification, do all that cool stuff. You know, I'm not going to go into it. I'm not really a big fan of it, but it does help me get my views and motivate me to do more stuff if you guys really enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching. Smile big and hustle hard.